set. Okay, so when you run this, no problem, whatever the specifier, it will match it and it will print it. But here you cannot change the order. Since you are passing here first specifier as s, then definitely it must have a string in this bracket at first place. If you uh, change the order, then it will give error. Okay, you have to take care of this thing.
Can you
Now,
repeat what is S, then F, and then R?
yeah, this s, this s is a format
Yeah.
specifier. Format specifier means whatever we are passing here. Okay, so in what format you want to print, whatever you are passing here, in which format you want to. Suppose if this is string, sorry, this is numerical value na. If I want to treat it as a string, you want to print it as 3.1415, no problem. But if you want to treat it as a string, then you have to pass here percentage s, then this will be printed as a string. Both will look like same, 3.145, 3.145, but it will treat, first it will make it as a string and it will place here. But since you have passed here
So,
floating point format specifier, then it will treat it as a floating point number. Okay.
and R is?
R is, I already told that some space character, some tab character, this type of character. If you want to just stop their effect. Okay.
Because by is also a string, like the
Yeah,
first
by is
high,
also a
like
string.
the high.
But here you are not see that here in this single code I have passed by, and here in this single code I have passed high also. But when I used a space string as format specifier, then here in print, after printing, there is no code, single code in this print. Okay. But when I used R format specifier, then it took this single code also in their print. So this is the different. It will just place as it is whatever we are passing here. Okay.
Okay, all right.
Okay. As one,
So it doesn't mean any format. It
no,
whatever
no,
it is, it will
doesn't,
write there.
whatever
Okay, all
we
right.
will pass, it will just print it. Okay. Suppose if I
Okay.
pass here slash tab, this is the format specified for one tab space. Okay. And here also I pass slash tab. So it, so when I will run it, yeah, see the difference. Oh, sorry. See the difference here. Here I have passed slash t. So this string is considering this forward slash t as a one tab space, and it given a one tab space between h and I. But here when r I used it, it haven't considered this slash t as a one tab space. So this is the difference between r specifier and a string specifier. Got my point of?
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. Now this is the movie name. Everyone knows that Kal Ho Na Ho. So when I print this one, then what it is, this is format by format. Yeah, this is for dot format is a function. Okay, dot format is a function. what it's working as same as we have discussed right now, just some time back. Same work is there, but its syntax is something different like that. Okay, its syntax is this, like after your statement, we have to put a dot and then format, and whatever we are passing it, by default it will place these words in a respective manner. Okay, kal will go, uh, kal will go here, h this one will go here, this will be. So if I have not written anything, then it sequential manner it will go and placed in their respective position. And here see, even if I written their index position, it's zero index position, it's in first index position. Okay, so it will print same result. But when I changing the index order, so its index is 0, it's 1, it's 2, it's 3. So since I have written here second index, then this index string will go there. Okay, and this index will go there, in string of this first index will go there, this one go there. So if I want to change the order, okay, according to our wish, then we have to write their index position. Okay, what the difference between these three got? Without writing anything, this second and first will give you same result. Without writing anything, it will act as this one. Okay, if I'll print this one, see, same result. If I print this one, see, this one just jumbled as we have passed uh, the index. Okay, and this is the another way to print the format specifier. Okay, what we are doing, just before some time back, I just already shown you this, what I did there. Yeah, I just uh, put some string in variable. Okay, and here using this, you can do this entire thing here also. Okay, you assign these values in this bracket, and you can use this same. Here it's I'm showing. See, I have all assigned one in A, 2 as a string in B, and floating point in C. Okay, but what is the difference? Even though we are assigning here floating point number and here integer value, but this will print it, and these one will go to this position. Before going to that, this one will be converted as a string. Okay, because here we are not passing any format specifier, so it will convert first into the string and just placed here. This is already a string, no problem, this will also converted as a string, and this is placed here. So when we run this, okay, now what is the difference between this and this? See here, two position.
But we are not passing any s letter, to make it string.
Yeah, we are not passing, that's why told, in this format specifier, whatever we are printing, okay, either we are passing integer or a string, all will be converted into a string. Okay,
Okay.
okay, and it will print it. There is no need to write how much integral part. Even you are right here, you will write here to 25 anything. I have not written here na, like 1.0f. I have not written like a format specifier of floating point number, but still it will convert this all 12.1325 as a string, and it will place in this position. See, I will run this, no problem. Whatever I will write, it will print it. Okay, and now this is if I want to write same thing, penny penny two times in two position, then you can go with this, or you can save your time by writing this. Assign this penny to one variable and use that variable as many times, as many place at as many place you want, you can write there. So both will give same result. Till this point clear? This is format string literals. Okay, I think, yeah, this is the another way to do same thing as we have did by dot format clause, okay, or keyword.
Saket, can you please explain just before you have to for dot format thing, just before example you have done.
This for this one.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, see, here I have written percentage s as a format string format specifier, string format specifier, right? And we are passing same word penny penny two times. Okay, so this one will go there and this one will go there, right? And it will print. Suppose if I don't want, suppose we have four times, five times we have to use this penny 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 so many times, so we have to write so many format specifier and give its place. So instead of writing this same word so many times, we can do one thing. We assign this string to a variable name, you can give name as p, and this p you can use as many times, no problem. And same word it will insert it wherever you will give the this p as a variable name in placeholder.
Okay,
Okay,
got it. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, and Saket, one more thing. Why this P is in curly bracket? Why not is in normal bracket?
yeah, this is the syntax, something na. See, whatever you are performing this task, why you are performing this task? Because someone has written this coding in designing the compiler. Okay, we are running
Okay.
this code here because this syntax we someone has already coded in their compiler. Okay, so since they have
Okay.
given this syntax, so you have to follow this rule. And if you don't follow this rule,
Okay.
then error will you will get, that error is called syntax error. Syntax is nothing but a rule
Okay.
that is someone has predefined during designing compiler.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Okay, yeah. And the same, this is the another way of doing all these things which we have done already. Okay, so this f, when you write here f and then this placeholder, give the name, sorry, variable name here, variable name in which you have stored this string. Okay, this is also a syntax, you have to follow this. When you will run this, see here, this whatever we have stored in this name, it all already stored at this place. Got my point? And this REPR function I already, if you want to just copy this, and you can refer this geeks for geeks also for your Python. It's good site. I know this site from my very early stage when I was in BTech. how this RDPR work. Okay, string versus RPR. What is the difference between this? You can follow this one. You will get all the things which I have already told you. Guys, again 40 minutes. I have to wait. It's running. I think it's fine. Fine. Okay. See here. Here I have used this R, exclamatory marks and R. Then in that case it will act as a REPR. Okay, so suppose it again I will give here, again I will give here forward slash T. See this will give a one space. Okay, one tab space given na. But when same name for name variable I'm using in this REPR, R format specifier. Okay, but here it will not give this tab space. See, as it is printed whatever we have passed as a string. So same thing I am doing whatever I. So there are so many 3-4 syntax we have read how to do our how to print our statements like this. Okay, so you can run this by your own. Already I ran this one. Okay, same 10, it will say 10 is character, minimum 10 character space is it will create, and then it will place. Since I have passed 4, then it will print only 4. It is doing round off. Okay, so it's 8 and it's 7, then this 6 7 is converted into 6 8, so it is creating a round off. Okay, round off here also, round off. Till now it's clear. Already we have spent lots of time in this format. I have to cover lots of things. List it's very important in machine learning. So should I go?
Yes.
Hmm. Yeah, now the most important topic, list. We will do it better way. Sub First of all, list is nothing a data structure. Okay, it stores heterogeneous type of element. Heterogeneous means you can store you can store different type of elements. Different type of elements means in this history, if someone read already in programming, other programming language, then you have already heard about that array is a homogeneous data structure. If you are created array to store integer, and if you are storing float and different and string type of data, then it will not allow. But here list is a heterogeneous data structure. It will store a string. Okay, here integer we are passing, here what, floating, all it will store. No error will be given by the list. Okay, so anyone will ask you that what is list, then in single statement you can say that list is a data structure which store heterogeneous type of data. Okay, now len function, I already discussed this len function. It will nothing, whatever the object we will pass in as an argument in this len function. Okay, it will just count their number. If I will pass here a string, then it will count number of characters in the string. Now here this my list is a list. Okay, and we are passing this list object in this len function as an argument. Then it will count number of element in this list, 1 2 3 4. It will print 4. Okay, now this is indexing. Already whatever we have read yesterday, string, all the functionalities are going same. Here indexing 0, means in this list whatever the element at 0th position it will print. Okay, this is slicing. Why we are using here colon? Okay, so this is slicing. If I want to print some more than one element, okay, in a continuous manner, then we need this slicing. So what it is, this colon type of structure, I already discussed this in yesterday class. This is a starting point up from where I have to start, and this is ending point up to what I have to go. But in Python, this is ending point is called upper bound. Okay, so it will not include that, since if you will pass here 3, then it will go up to 2 only. This will be excluded. Okay, and if I will not write anything, means go up to end of your list and print all the element. So here I have passed here 1 and I haven't passed anything, so it will start from here and it will print up to end. Okay, so you can see my string video and you can try so many permutation combination to print different, okay, different way. Okay, and if you want to print this last one, then you what you have to pass. If you want to print this one and this one, then what you should pass here. You can try this on your own. Okay, we will discuss good topic rather than wasting time here. Okay, because already I discussed this in a string class, right? Agree with me? Hello.
Yes,
Saket,
Saket.
Yeah, ask.
when I run that command, it is showing only 23, 2 and 0.
Mhm.
And when I'm instead of 1, I'm giving 0, then it shows everything.
Okay, wait one.
The difference.
Uh, what you are passing here?
When I passed, when I'm passing, then numbers coming 23, then 100.23 and
हाँ
0.
हाँ
But when I'm passing 0, then
हाँ
it is showing complete sentence that a string and
हाँ, yeah. Just you are passing here 0, right?
yeah.
Yeah, it will show all, because what does it mean? Oh, error. Okay, my list. Oh, sorry, I haven't run this. Sorry. Huh. It will show all one. Why? Because in starting position you are saying that 0. Start from this. This one is 0th in this index. This one is 1. This is
Okay.
2. This is 3. So you are saying that start from 0th index and go till end. End means all. So it will print all. Okay. If you
So when
want to,
I'm giving 1, so it will take complete. From
uh,
1, it will take complete.
from 1 till end.
Okay.
Okay. Because I have just
Yes.
indicated here na
Yes.
just start from 1 and go till end. That's why it will not, a string will not be print.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you. Yeah.
Mm, now we should move that forward. Yeah, this what it is doing here. Yeah, thank you. What it is doing here, we are just I am not storing this new item in the list. Okay, my list is containing these elements na, and when I concatenate, then it will show the result by concatenating it, but it doesn't remember it will not change the our initial string. It will just show the result. Okay, my list and then it will add this new item at the last and it will show the result, but it will not change or it will not permanently add this new item string in our original string. This is very important point. Concat By concatenating this